Dear Donald Dump, I'm talking directly to you today, because apparently you need a little clarification. You want Greenland, right? Then come and get it.
Og kom og tag det, man.
As we would say. Of course, I'm just making space. Donald, I'm making this video on behalf of my fellow people. We are, how should I put it, tired. This whole shit show should have ended at least 5 seasons ago. It's kind of like Game of Thrones, but somehow less realistic. So how do we make you shut up about Greenland? Like, it's obviously not enough to just tell you that it's not for sale. Maybe we should just rename it, call it Epstein Island. Will you then shut your mouth? You say it's all about protection from Russia and China. Okay, cool. But then why don't we just work together? Maybe with some other countries. We could form some kind of, I don't know, North Atlantic Treaty Organization or something like that. But that's also stupid, so just forget that. In Denmark, we solve conflicts with dialogue, coffee and passive-aggressive bemærkninger. You try to solve conflicts with SoMe anger management, caps lock, and this is the greatest deal in history. Different cultures, Donald. Different vibes. Like, just hold up. Shut down your computer. Go outside. Touch some grass. I don't know. Because, let's be honest, you can't even take care of your hair, your timber, or even your own country. Why would we ever give you the world's largest island? It doesn't make any sense. That's like giving a chainsaw to a toddler and be like, be careful, champ. You keep flip-flopping between saying I want to buy Greenland and I want to invade Greenland. That's kind of like saying I might pay for the dinner or I'll just smash the fucking restaurant. But that's not how buying things work. Not even in Jylland. Donald, you spend a lifetime confusing attention with importance. You think that if you own something big, it makes you big. And if something great is yours, it makes you meaningful and important. But that's not strength, that's insecurity with branding. And you are so obsessed. Like, if Greenland were a woman, you would definitely have a restraining order, that's for sure. And you wouldn't be able to pay your way out of this one. Oops. You can't just steal other people's eyes because your own eyes is a bit unpopular at the moment. And like, it's so cool that you have your army with your soldiers, but at Greenland we have something much greater and much more dangerous. We have a whole gang, the Nisse gang, we call them. And trust me, you don't want to fuck with those guys, especially not if the Ryzen grid haven't gotten the smørklad on the top. You call yourself the world's greatest deal maker. But here's the truth, Don. You don't make deals. You make headlines. Deals requires trust. Headlines just require noise. And Trump, you are very, very loud. Your entire political philosophy is real estate cosplay. Borders are just property lines, people are just tenants, and history is something that starts when you enter the room. And you don't understand why that pisses people off. Maybe because you've never understood anything that didn't applaud you. You confuse fear with admiration, silence with agreement, and politeness with weakness. And that's why small countries scare you. Because we don't yell, we don't beg, we just say, nej, det kan du da glemme alt om din orange savekat. And you know what? We mean it. You have said the following. Landing a boat in Greenland 500 years ago doesn't mean you own it. America. The only great thing about this whole shit show is that at least now Danish people are showing just a bit of interest in Greenland. So thanks for that, I guess. Let me make this clear, Donald Fuck. Greenland is not your playground. It's not some type of fantasy golf resort where you can just run around naked, throw your money and make orange snow angels while you yell, "Look at me, I own snow!" Greenland is not for sale. It's for seals. And it's not the Navy ones. God beware Greenland. timing.